Assalamu alaikum Bliifeans, I'm Asma and you're watching Bliifee, the place to be for Muslim life hacks to follow our deen more easily. And in this video, we will look at alternatives to music. Now, this video is not about whether music is halal or haram, rather it is for those who want to eliminate music out of their lives. So let's get right into alternatives of music. The first situation that people like to listen to music is when they want to focus, want to meditate, or want to fall asleep. So I understand that there are a lot of people who like to listen to music when they're doing things that require focus, such as studying, doing any sort of work, and especially with this work from home situation going on currently, as well as for meditation and when they're trying to fall asleep. So for those, the first alternative to music during focus is listening to nature sounds. These can be sounds such as ocean waves, bird sounds, river sounds, wind sounds, and rain sounds. And a fun fact is that the swish of Bliifee is actually a wind sound. So it goes on like whoosh, and then the reverse whoosh. So that's just a fun fact. Anyways, so you can listen to whatever helps you focus and to get into the deep state of focus for your work. The second alternative for music when you want to focus is musicless sound waves. So these are sound waves such as alpha, beta, gamma, theta, etc. But make sure that they are musicless because a lot of these sound waves online have additional music in the background. So just make sure when you are choosing these sound waves to focus on your work, make sure that they don't have music in the background. The third alternative to music for when you want to focus is literally silence. A lot of people ask me why I wear headphones a lot in my stories on Instagram, and they also ask me what I listen to always, but it's mostly just silence. And I like how it's really warm when I wear these headphones. Not only this, but when I wear these headphones, as soon as I put them on, it triggers focus in me because I've started to associate wearing headphones with doing work that requires focus. Whenever I want to take a break, I just take off my headphones, even if I'm not listening to anything. These are not noise cancelling headphones, but if you want, you can get noise cancelling headphones so that you can just listen to silence when you do your work. Or you can get headphones like these, which are not really headphones, it's just things that people in construction or any other loud and noisy work wear so that their ears don't get damaged with the loud noises. I used to use this when I was studying in high school, when I had to prepare for exams and there were a lot of noises going on in my house. So this really helped me focus. And now after finishing all my studies, I use it to sleep. It's really cool. Like this is how it looks like inside. It has these sponge thingies which absorb the noise. I really like it. So that's the third alternative to music when you want to focus, is to just listen to silence and work in silence. And that is also a really good tip for when you want to study for your exams, because when you'll be writing your exams, you're going to be doing your exams in silence. If you prepare in silence, you can also do your exams in silence. The fourth alternative to music for when you want to focus is white noise. Sounds like fan, rain, just, I don't know, random noises that cancel out every other sound that you're hearing. And this works really well, especially if you have noise cancelling headphones. The fifth alternative to music for when you want to focus is listening to ambient sounds. These are sounds such as library sounds, everyday sounds that you normally hear on a day-to-day basis, which make you feel like you are in that moment. So if you listen to a library ambience, it's like you hear all these sounds that happen in the library and it makes you feel like you are in a library without actually having to go into a library. So that is another alternative to music when you want to focus, when you want to meditate, or when you want to fall asleep. The second situation that people like to listen to music is when they have a lot of free time on their hands, or when they want to listen to something when they're on the go, in public transport, when they're doing any work that does not require any focus such as cooking, cleaning, etc. You want something in the background to fill in the silence. So in those situations, the first alternative to music is to listen to the Quran. Now, I did not recommend this in the previous situation of focus is because a lot of people prefer to listen to things which don't have any wordings and it's just sound when they're trying to focus. But if listening to the Quran while you study, do work or meditate is not a problem for you, then you can definitely use that for those purposes as well. The second alternative to music for when you want something in the background is azkar. Especially in the morning or evening when you have something that you want to be doing and listening to something alongside, you can listen to the morning or evening azkar and recite along with it. Not only those, but you can be doing any sorts of azkar that relate to your situation or you feel like reciting in that time. The third alternative to music when you want to just be listening to something is listening to a podcast. These are very, very informative, and it's like a modern day radio, but you can choose what you want to listen to based on your interests, based on what you like to listen to, what you want to learn from. And there are so many things to learn from, not just Islamic podcasts, but anything that you want to learn about in this world. I mostly listen to podcasts when I'm in the gym, especially when I'm on the treadmill, when I don't really need to focus on what I'm doing and I'm just walking, because it's like getting 2-in-1 things done. Some other alternatives to music for when you want to be listening to something just when you have the time or when you're doing something else is listening to nasheeds without music, listening to audiobooks, watching a video instead, such as lectures, having lectures playing in the background so that these are similar to podcasts, or listening to motivational content. These are very, very useful alternatives to music. You get to learn a lot from these, get rewards from these, and that way you can have like 2-in-1 productivity for whatever you're doing in this situation. The third situation in which people normally like to listen to music is one of the biggest ones, and that is for entertainment purposes. In these situations, there are some alternatives to music which you can use, and I know it might sound boring initially, but as you keep going, you will get used to it. Renew your intentions, know that you're doing it for the sake of Allah and for your own sake. So the first alternative to music in entertainment situations is acapellas, which are musicless versions of songs. You might be able to find acapellas in this day and age for any song. Just make sure that they are clean songs though, without any haram wordings or lyrics in them. The second alternative to music in an entertainment situation is listening to nasheeds without music. Now, these are a really good way to be entertained as well as remember Allah, because a lot of nasheeds are mostly about our deen, about our love for Allah, about our love for Prophet ﷺ, and have more benefit in them compared to music. The third alternative to music in an entertainment situation is listening to vocals, which is just a voice of people, of human beings, who are either just humming, singing a song, or making any song covers without any background music. And once again, make sure that it is clean, without any haram lyrics, without any wrong words, without any disgusting meanings behind it, because what's the purpose, right? Apart from that, you can also just sing to yourself whatever you already know, if that's what you want to be doing to entertain yourself in that moment. Or you can hum to yourself, you can listen to people humming. That's another alternative to music in an entertainment situation. So, depending on your situation and mood, choose whatever fits best and let's do our best. I understand that quitting music is a challenge, but let's take this challenge one step at a time, and inshallah we will get there. Share this video with someone who is taking the steps to eliminating music out from their lives, and you inshallah will have a share in their rewards too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Muslim life hacks like this. Until next time, live your beliefs and stay tuned to Bliifee.
So my dream for Jannah grows day by day, and I pray to Allah to guide me all the way till I make it to His paradise.